In a striking development that has reverberated throughout the British monarchy, Prince Harry faces a significant setback as King Charles III takes decisive action to distance the royal family from his controversial youngest son. Harry, who has continually critiqued the institution that raised him, now finds himself severed from the royal financial framework and, more critically, excluded from his father's private will. Sources close to Buckingham Palace indicate that King Charles has reached his breaking point after years of Harry's public criticism and what many insiders describe as a betrayal of family trust. The king's decision to exclude Harry from his estimated $34 million personal inheritance effectively ends any remaining hopes for reconciliation between father and son. His Majesty has been remarkably patient, a senior palace source remarked, speaking on condition of anonymity. But there comes a point when enough is enough. This decision is not made lightly. It reflects years of disappointment and hurt. The latest decree from the palace officially severs Harry's remaining financial ties to the crown. However, rather than accepting this with grace, Harry reportedly reacted with defiance. According to insiders, he has engaged in what one describes as a typical tantrum, threatening legal action and demanding explanations through his attorneys. The timing of this decision is particularly pointed, coming just months after Harry's media appearances, where he continued to air royal grievances. His recent unauthorized biography, Spare, appears to have been the final straw, with revelations that have caused irreparable damage to family relationships. Royal expert Victoria Aswo notes, Harry seems to believe he can have it both ways. He wants the privilege of attacking the institution while still reaping its benefits. King Charles has made it clear that this is no longer an option. Removing Harry from the king's will is more than just a financial penalty. It serves as a symbolic gesture declaring Harry an outsider, a status he has seemingly desired but may not have fully understood. Insiders suggest that Harry's reaction has been telling. Instead of accepting the consequences of his actions, he has reportedly engaged in a flurry of angry communications with palace officials, demanding to speak directly with his father. "It's classic Harry," says another source familiar with the situation. He has never been able to accept that his actions have consequences. He believed his status as the king's son would shield him from repercussions. Meanwhile, the Duchess of Sussex, Meghan, is said to be fuming, viewing this as another example of the royal family's unfair treatment of her husband. Yet many royal watchers see this as the natural conclusion to the Sussexes' years-long campaign against the monarchy. Financial experts estimate that this decision could cost Harry tens of millions in future inheritance, although the exact figure remains uncertain. This move follows previous financial separations, including the withdrawal of taxpayer-funded security and the couple's departure from royal duties. Former royal correspondent James Whittaker emphasizes a crucial point: respect is a two-way street. You cannot repeatedly attack an institution and its members while expecting to maintain privileges. The king's decision sends a clear message: actions have consequences, even for princes. The palace's official response has been measured, with a spokesperson stating that private financial matters between family members are not subject to public discussion. However, the underlying message is unmistakable: the era of accommodating Harry's behavior is over. Sources indicate that Prince William, the heir to the throne, fully supports his father's decision. The relationship between the once close brothers has deteriorated to such an extent that William views this as a necessary step to safeguard the monarchy's future. William understands that the monarchy's survival depends on public respect and family unity, says a source close to the Prince of Wales. Harry's constant attacks threaten both, and sometimes tough love is necessary. The decision has ignited intense debate among royal watchers and the British public. While some see it as a harsh move, many view it as a necessary step to uphold the dignity of the royal institution. Polls suggest that public sympathy for Harry has diminished significantly since his departure from royal duties, with many citizens supporting the king's firm stance. As the dust settles on this royal drama, questions linger about Harry's future relationship with his family. Some speculate that this could be the final nail in the coffin of Harry's royal connections, while others wonder if it might serve as a wake-up call for the wayward prince. What is clear is that King Charles has shown his resolve to protect the monarchy's interests, even at the expense of his personal relationships.